Hello, everyone. This is Kathy, and I'm coming to you live from Salt Lake City, Utah. And today we're going to talk about Mannatech, and we are here for a Mannatech Monday. And I was introduced to Mannatech in January of this year, and it's by far one of my favorite products and one of my awesome business opportunities as well. I met Ian Harvey a couple years ago, and he introduced me to Mannatech, and I'm just super grateful that he did. I was looking for a passive income source back in January. My dad had got sick last year, and I needed to find a way to get some passive income because I am also his caretaker. And so Ian introduced me, and then also started taking the products, and they have been game changers for my life and my family's life. So I am incredibly grateful to him. Thank you, Ian. And Ian, come on down.
Hi, Kathy. I'm
Hello.
down.
It reminds me of like The Price is Right. Come on down to the
Oh,
price.
okay. Okay. Well, the price is definitely right for Mannatech. It's an incredible business, and I think you are just a total ambassador to what can be achieved, having no experience in this industry before, and coming into this business. And you already are a silver director, which for those people listening for the first time, that means she's doing pretty well. She's doing pretty well, and got quite a lot of people now who she's helping to transform their lives. So, yeah, I'm glad to be joining you tonight, Kathy.
Well, thank you. Ian is in the UK. That's why he keeps saying tonight. And I am here in the US. And that's why I'm saying good afternoon. And so, yeah, so I'm super excited as far as for you to be here with us. And he's making fun of my tree today because I don't have any decorations on it. I do have some, they're just invisible. And so there you go. The next time you see me, it will be all lit up. There you go. But so, Ian, how long have you been associated with network marketing?
Well, that's quite an interesting story because it's more than a year, and quite a lot more than a year, because I actually first got involved in network marketing really because I didn't want to have a job. My parents had both had jobs, which stands for just over broke, and my father worked for the police force the majority of his life, but he got always had enough just to get by. It was an honor to do it rather than having big money from the job. And I always decided that when I am older and when I have my own job, it will be something I want to do for myself. So I made a decision that I wasn't going to get a job and I was going to look for some sort of business. And everyone told me I was crazy. I was 17 and thinking I'm not going to go down the job route. And that's when I got first introduced to network marketing. And I remember I was still living at home actually. I remember going back to my parents' home, which is where I still was living. And they every day they asked me, "Have you found a job? Have you got a job? Have you got a proper job?" And so I actually told them, "Yeah, I have a proper job." And they said, "What is it?" I said, "Network marketing." Well, they're old. I mean, they're both deceased now, and they're like, they had no idea what I was talking about. They said, "How much do you get?" That's the main thing. I was like, "Well, it all depends on how much I sell." And they're like, "Boom, do not do this." And everyone told me, "Do not do this." So I eventually said, "Okay, I have got a proper job now, and it's network marketing." But then I was under pressure because everyone was like looking at me and saying, "Okay, then prove it works. Prove it works." And so I actually have been involved, to answer your question, in network marketing now for around about 40 years. I really haven't done anything else. I've always been in this industry, either direct selling or network marketing. And so it gave me the best life ever, I have to say. I had a fantastic life. I've gone to places that other people only ever think about going, and it's been absolutely phenomenal.
That's awesome. So you've been in network marketing or direct sales for 40 years. So what excites you most about this industry?
What excites me most about this industry is people like you. And that's people who actually come into this industry, have never heard about it before in their lives, and become big, huge success stories. Because anyone who's involved in this type of environment knows to be successful, you've got to help the people who decide to come with you and partner with you. It's not just a case of like, oh, sign here, love, and let me know if you need any help. Of course, you need some help. You don't know what to do, you know. And for me, it's a case of watching people like you breaking down all the barriers, crunching through the different ranks, and becoming a huge success story. Because I know that your success is my success, and your failure will be my failure as well. And so for me, it's watching brand new people break away from their job. And I know I'm not saying to them, give your job up to this, because most people are very part-time initially, and then they progress as it progresses. But what it does give people, it gives people an opportunity to have a good secondary income and a much more improved lifestyle. So instead of going from paycheck to paycheck, it leaves a bit left at the end of the month, where most people in a job, there's nothing left at the end of the month. It's a case we're waiting for the next paycheck. So to actually see people like yourself break through, and to see other people, young and old, who are building their own international global business, is absolutely fantastic.
Awesome. Awesome. So you're currently very successful with Mannatech. What do you attribute that to?
Oh, in Mannatech, I definitely have two things. The first one is the product. The product is absolutely unbelievable, and it really does do what it says on the can. It really does act exactly the same way. And the other thing, which I put it down to, is the team building, the energy, the excitement that we all go through, and the corporate leadership. Because we have a CEO in this business, who's Mr. Alfredo Balla, and he's been in the industry for years and years, but he's been right at the sharp end. He's been out there and built the business. He's constructed the business, and is one of the most successful people in the industry. And we're really honored to have him as our CEO, because he knows what to do. And when we go and say to him this and this, he knows, because he's been there. And it's such a strong management team that we have in place, right the way through, from the chairman right the way down. Everyone understands the business, which is absolutely incredible. So I would say a very strong leadership team that there support and help us now, but also the product that is, in my opinion, there is no other product out there that gets anywhere near these products.
I 100% agree with you. As far as, like, I didn't even know what Mannatech was back in prior to January. And now I don't go a day without even taking one of the Mannatech products. And so they are for sure my go-to product as far as to feel good and, and help my health. Help my health. I don't know if that's the right words, but that's what's coming out today.
It's about as good as your Christmas tree, that word was.
Well, so what advice would you give to someone who's looking at Mannatech for the first time?
Oh, well, the advice I'd give to anyone, whether looking at Mannatech or any other company, is do your due diligence. Now, it's catching on now. Do your due diligence. Now, research the company, make sure they're a good, solid company. Because unfortunately, in this industry, a lot of companies come and go in the first 3 to 5 years. And you don't want to be part of that. You want to be part of a big established company. So whether you're looking at Mannatech or anyone else, do your research. But we can look at Mannatech right now, because Mannatech has been trading for over 30 years, which is absolutely incredible. So we know it's not like an operation going on in some garden shed or anything. This is like an incredible, good, solid business that's been trading for over 30 years. And when it comes to sales, over 5 billion in sales. Now that's massive. And the reason the sales are so large is because our average customer stays with us for over 10 years on subscription. So people, when they have these products, just like what you said, Kathy, is I take these products every day. So do I. And I think I would go into a frenzy if I actually ran out of product, because I know that these products do fantastic for us on the inside. They really are great, fantastic products, and they are products that are designed to work. And so, you've sort of like, you've got to go with a company that's got the credibility. Well, if someone's been trading for 30 years, then that's the tick box. Over 5 billion in sales is ginormous. And we're also traded on the NASDAQ. which is the American Stock Exchange, MTEX. So we are transparent as a company. There's no hiding places. We have to tell people as it is, because obviously the company have to do reports and what have you. Mannatech are definitely the leaders and the innovators of the wellness products. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. Their cutting edge technology is absolutely phenomenal. We don't use borrowed science. We actually have our own lab where we develop all of our products, and we all send them out for third-party validation, of course. But we are there, absolutely the sharp edge of the wellness industry. And what is phenomenal is we have over 150 patents, with 90 of them active. Now, you might say, why is only 90 active? They last for 20 years. And so we may have patented a product, and now science has moved on and research has moved on. So we may not need to or want to renew those patents because they're no longer valid for what we're doing. But we still have over 90 already, and more coming along as well. So the product itself means that with the patents, it means the only place people can buy these products from is from our distribution network. You're not going to find these products in the store. They're not going to be there because that's not how we market them. And because they're actually bonded down with patents, then no one else can actually copy our product. So for me, that's really important, because you want to build a good clientele base up, and know that the integrity is there to actually have the products that have got all of these patents on, which are absolutely amazing. The other thing that people ask is like, well, how big is the company? Well, if you'd actually asked me a few months ago, I would have said, that there's 26, we're opening 26 different countries. If you asked me like a few weeks ago, which was 2 or 3 weeks ago, then I would have said we are actually open in 32 countries. Ask me that question today, and it's gone to 44 countries. Now, this is amazing, because where most people are actually shrinking, Mannatech is expanding, which is phenomenal. So we're bringing new markets on. And the great news is if you decide to partner Mannatech, you don't need to go and register in like 44 countries. You are actually sorry, my screen says something weird. You're actually in the 44 countries straight away. So for me, the company's got 30 years credibility behind it. Over 5 billion in sales, leaders in the wellness revolution without any doubt whatsoever, patented products, 44 countries open, which is great. And the other part about it is the flexibility and the time freedom. We are here all in it together, and we can help you whether you want to work 5 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours, whatever you want to put in. We are there to help and support you at every level. And we can see the way people develop, because if you look at Kathy now, when we first met, she was not speaking in public. She was not doing any of that whatsoever. Her background is not sales at all. It's not marketing at all. It's not wellness at all. And the great news is through the flexibility, we actually help people to make the break. So that now, lots of people, hundreds and thousands of people are out there on a part-time basis just to actually work in Mannatech, and that's absolutely fine. And then we get a superstar who breaks through, who says, that's it, I'm in, and doing an absolute sterling job. And you should be congratulated for what it is you're actually doing, because that's absolutely amazing. And then it's like, how does this long-term income come? Well, it's quite an easy one. This one is long-term income is generated because the majority of people who take our product take it on subscription, which means they have the products delivered every single month. They don't have to do anything. I mean, of course, if they want to swap, change, alter products, take products off, they can do that. But their subscription will just run. So let's say, for example, we have a bottle of product here and say you earn £10 on it. Have you earned £10 on it? The answer is no. And the reason being is, yes, you've earned £10 on that first product going out to somebody. But as each month that product goes out again and again, every time it goes out, you get paid again, you get paid again, you get paid again. So if you can imagine, if our average person stays taking our products for over 10 years, every time that product ships, you get paid. And so you could earn hundreds, if not thousands of pounds from one particular order you took today, But the great news is you can have a second order with a different person and a third person and a fourth person. Every time those products go out, you will get paid. So you are building a good, strong, solid business for yourself, one that will pay you, while you maintain your Mannatech business. And so that's really fantastic. Another thing that people always ask me the question about, is it selling? Well, no, it's not selling. I don't like to be sold to. But obviously products get marketed and it's called social selling, and let me give an example. Imagine you go to the cinema and you watch something like, I don't know, Indiana Jones. That was close. I don't watch television, so I have to think of one. So let's just imagine is that you go and watch Indiana Jones at the cinema. You come out of the cinema, and you tell everyone, it was incredible, it was fantastic, it was amazing. You need to go and see it. So then all those people go and see it, and they come out and do the same thing. They tell other people, you need to go and see it. And it continues and continues, and these cinemas get full of people who've been recommended, you want to go and see it. Well, Mannatech is very similar, and we just tell people, you need to try the product. You need to take the product. You need to take the product. And as people take the product, they tell other people, you need to try these products. You need to try the product. So it's exactly the same format. Here's the difference. You could tell 1,000 people that the Indiana Jones film is going to worth watching, and they all go. And you'll get paid zero for that. Absolute zero. You talk to people about these products, and other people tell about these products, you get paid. So you can build a great secondary income. And it's really, all it is talking to people and share with them. Now, a lot of people do ask me this one question. It's great, Ian. Because I always tell people, go to the people you love first. These are the people that need to be on these products. And people say, I'm scared, or I'm a bit uncomfortable. And when I ask the question, well, why? Why are you uncomfortable? That most people say, well, if I go and speak, as you say, to my friends, my family, and the products don't work, I'm going to be in an awkward situation, aren't I? And the answer to that is yes, most of the time, but not with Mannatech. Because with Mannatech, we offer up to 120 days satisfaction guarantee. I say up to because it varies slightly in market, but no one's less than 90 days. So these people can try these products. If for whatever reason they don't like them, they can send them back under the satisfaction guarantee, and they will have 100% of their money reimbursed to them. Now, this is fantastic because then that awkwardness isn't there. The best you're going to do now is help your family. And that guarantee is for everyone. The satisfaction guarantee is for everyone. And what is really great about it is we don't even have 1% returns. And that's because the product does what it says. But it is nice to have it because we'll always have someone who says, I'd like to send it back. That's absolutely fine. Send it back and get all of your money back. So for me, that really is fantastic. It feels great that we can go and talk to people without the worry, of like, oh, well, what if it doesn't work? It's okay. We offer a satisfaction guarantee for that reason. So that's absolutely incredible. You also, you won't be out there on your own because Mannatech provides you with your own website. It's your own personal website. And all you have to do is send out the URL of your website to anywhere in the 44 countries that we are open. And it will be in different languages. So, for example, if someone opens it up in Japan, it'll be in Japanese. If someone opens it up in German, it'll be in German. And England, etc. And what's absolutely fantastic is that I think it was Warren Buffett that said, you'll know when you're on the right track. You'll know when you're actually on the right earning platform when you make money while you sleep. Well, that's exactly what happens with Mannatech. Because if you send out your link to Australia, if you send it out to Korea, they are actually just thinking about getting up very shortly. So you go to bed, they wake up, they place their order, so they hit your website, it's in your business. And so you can wake up in the morning and think, my business grew. While I slept, my business grew. This is absolutely incredible. Mannatech offers you not only your personal website, but all your own personal back office. What that actually means is in the back office is you can go and check. You can see when people place an order. You can see if someone new joined your business. You can see all the activity in there. And it's like absolutely exciting when you see your business growing. So for me, Mannatech, there is no other choice. It's quite simple. It's an opportunity that's not to be missed. It really is. So if you actually are looking for a secondary income, do your due diligence. You'll end back up at Mannatech because Mannatech ticks all of the boxes, which is absolutely incredible. You know, so don't be shy. You know, we are here. We are here to help you. We're here to actually help you build a secondary income. If you're struggling with finances at the moment, that's fine. We can also help you by helping you build your business, by attracting people. Do you need to have experience? No. Kathy is living proof of that. No industry experience, nothing about this. And it is an absolute superstar in our business right now. Did I answer your question for you?
Oh my goodness. Yes, it did. I have like a whole list of like different types of things that Mannatech will offers to anybody that's joining. So that's awesome. And so yes, you answered that question very well. Very, very well. So many things that there's probably about 40 bullet points that you went through. So
Yeah.
good. Great job, Ian.
Yeah, it's 40 bullet points out of here now, which is good. What I will say, just before you say something else, Kathy, is I can see we have a challenge this evening, and on the live stream, StreamYard, you can't actually place your comments. They will come through to us when the call is finished, and so Kathy will get back to you on and answer all the questions you have. If you're live on Facebook, that's okay, and Instagram, that's fine. We just can't get your messages just right now, but we will, and we'll definitely get back to you.
Thank you, Ian. I appreciate that. So yeah, so you know that is a huge benefit for being with Mannatech, and then also being part of our team because we have a leadership background. We take you by the hand, and we teach you how to build a Mannatech business. And it's just one of my most favorite things. I love to go live with Ian on Mondays to talk about Mannatech. I mean, I've seen firsthand how it's changed my life with my family with the products that they've been taking. And I'm incredibly grateful to you, Ian, for introducing me to Mannatech. And so with that said, is there anything else that you would like to tell our audience today?
No, I just like, hopefully you've understood just how much fun we have, because we actually are out there. We're not out there to do another, how long before I can go home. We actually bond with everyone. We actually make it our duty, if you like, to help you become successful. We can obviously take you to the water, but it's up to you whether you drink. But those that do drink, there's a phenomenal opportunity. And as I said, with Al Bala being part of the organization, and he's one of the top in the industry, it gives us a phenomenal platform because he always knows what's coming next. And that's what's really important. I just spent 4 days with him last week in London. We had the privilege of him coming across to London to talk about strategy and what have you. He blew my mind. He absolutely blew my mind. I've been doing this for 40 years, and he still keeps coming up with things I've never heard of, or ideas that I've never thought of, or more importantly, things that I've already forgotten. And he reminds us because he's just a powerhouse of knowledge, which is absolutely incredible. The other thing that I would say is you're not out there by yourself. All we have to do is just keep talking to people about the products, and then everything else is taken care of. So we have customer service in there. They take care of any of the money that's going to be paid. They actually make sure the products are shipped out. We do nothing apart from just keep talking to people. That's all we do. Everything else is taken care of for us. It makes it easy because we don't have to keep any inventory. We don't have to do no deliveries. We don't have to go to the bank. We do nothing. We absolutely do nothing. You can watch everything happening in your back office. And that's because we have customer service teams throughout the world. We've got them in Ukraine. We've got them in the US. We've got them in Australia. We've got them in South Africa. It's absolutely incredible. The support you need to get going is there. It absolutely is there. So come join us. It's phenomenal.
But there you go. And come join us. My phone number is right there, 801-680-5877. Feel free to text me, call me. I can get on a Zoom with you and just walk you through the Mannatech process. And so it's been a pleasure, Ian. So thank you so much for doing Mannatech Monday. We will be back next week with our special guest.
Yes.
And anything you want to say about that?
The guy who's joining us has been in the business, in Mannatech business, for around about 26 years, I think he said. And his knowledge on the product is absolutely phenomenal. It really is incredible. And come and join us next week, because he'll be sharing a bit about the product. And he's really, really cool at what he does. So just come along and join us, because he's going to be amazing.
Yes, and yours truly will be hosting the event. So yes, come along and join us. All right, Ian, my friend, thank you so much. And thank you for everybody out in social media land just listening to us, and give me a call and I'll help you out. See you later.
Bye.